me, Tewty Tron. We're back with another Siege prep video because obviously we got the information for January 2021 a few days ago. And, you know, we were sitting on that eggshell for a minute. Didn't get any silhouettes this month, so I was like, where is that? Where's the info at, guys? But yeah, we got it eventually, and these are our Siege Toons of the month. And you know, we're all a little worried. We're a little on edge for January because we see Impulse with his 70% turn meter down with whatchamacallit, no damage and 135 speed, so that's great. And then we also see Black Flashes. If I kill somebody, I reset everyone's turn meter. So that's a little daunting. I'm not gonna lie. There might be two Azraels next month. We'll see. We'll see. Regardless. Moving on to our Siege characters of the month. We obviously have the four characters of the month, the two reworks and the two new characters, but these are the extra four. And you know what? This is actually not a bad lineup at all. Like, we have these are pretty good characters, I'm not gonna lie. Barda is actually probably one of the best characters, Barda and Black Mask both, because they both they don't punish you, but Black Mask punishes you from being fast and killing people quickly, but Barda kind of helps negate the whole speed crutch that she's up against a lot. Like, some of those speedier teams kind of like Barda helps negate that just a little bit, just a smidgen, with her turn meter up and keeping everyone tanky enough so that they don't die before their turns. And I think that's going to be really, really important coming up this Siege. So Barda is definitely, if she's not on your list of people to gear or whatever, she needs to be. She's going to be very important. She still does die pretty easily to Lex, because he's a special damage green and she's kind of a physical tank. And he can also apply buff immunity to her, so that is pretty potent against her. But other than that, like, she sometimes can survive Arcus, and if she has a death immunity, she will survive Arcus. And you actually want that taunt on her anyway if she does have that death immunity, because then she can continue passively taunting and passively giving your teammates that turn meter up and that tankiness. So she's going to be probably the best character out of all four of these that you want to gear up. That's why I put her in the first slot. And then Black Mask, obviously, is another one of those characters that punishes you. So, like, if a member of your team is killed, Black Mask will punish the enemy team. So that kind of helps against speed a little bit, because if they're going first and they're trying to kill your entire team before you get a turn, then he's going to help negate that a little bit. And his bug has not been fixed yet either. So I'm, like, unhappy that he is a Siege Toon because his bug isn't fixed. But I'm also, like, happy because he's perfect for this speed month. So, yeah, there's that. And then we have Batman Beyond, who's going to synergize a little bit with Impulse. Batman Beyond is going to synergize with Impulse just a smidgen with the hit chance downs. He's not exactly a speed machine, but his passive that applies what did I call it? A trigger buff? Or not trigger buff. A flicker buff. A flicker debuff. He applies flicker debuffs to the enemy team where it's hit chance down. Sorry, that took too long to remember, but so all those speedsters on the enemy teams that you're going to see will maybe miss their attacks because of he's on your team. So that's really nice. And then we have Ares, Ares isn't, like, the greatest character, but one, he's tanky as hell. Two, he can get turn meter passively. Three, he can keep characters alive that are, like, about to die, like on the cusp of death. He can keep them alive, which is really, really nice with his two. He can apply buff immunity, which is really nice. He enrages and he can stun. He's got a lot of good shit in his kit. So, he's just a slow character. If he were faster, he would be better. But because, I mean, his high utility and high tankiness, they had to reduce his speed. Otherwise, he might be broken. So there's that. But yeah, so let's go ahead. We'll start talking about everyone's synergies. So these are the Barda synergies that I think I like the most. And I put Chemo, Solomon Grundy, and Metallo on here because, one, they're turn zero taunters, right? But they don't necessarily reapply their taunt first turn, or if they lose it, it's gone, you know? So, like Chemo, for instance, he doesn't have an active way to regain his taunt. Solomon Grundy's taunt is on his second ability, which means his AI will use it after his third ability, which means that there's a time gap. If he loses his taunt, it's going to be a while before he picks it back up. And then Metallo regaining a taunt is RNG based, so they're not the greatest reliable taunters. Solomon Grundy's probably the most reliable of the three. But once they lose their taunt, one, you can have Barda sitting there as a backup taunter because she will likely use hers pretty quickly. Or, on the off chance that these guys are still alive and taunting, her extra added tankiness will keep them alive and allow them to tank much better. And then we have a Mazo who's kind of squishy, but he hits really hard. And he has a retaliation that applies diseases. So his squishiness kind of gets to him, so that's where Barda steps in, and she helps him out a little bit. She allows him to be able to take those hits and also retaliate at the same time while staying alive. So I really like that combination. There are plenty more synergies with her, like the Revive synergy with Solomon Grundy. Any other Revive characters out there would go really well with Barda. Stamina ups are very good with Barda, so like Kyle Rayner Parallax, or as I like to call him, Daddy. He goes really well with Barda, so just think about those kind of characters when you are thinking of team synergies with Big Barda. And then we have, these are synergies with Black Mask. I keep wanting to call him Black Hand or Mr. Mask or Black Manta. You know, there's so many blacks and there's so many like something else after that, and it's a lot to remember and deal with. But these are like all of the Revive tunes, right? So you got White Lantern Sinestro, who will bring him back to life. You got Cersei, who will bring him back to life, which means that most of the time you would want to kill Black Mask first because he punishes you for killing his teammates, right? But with those two on the team, it makes that difficult because they're just going to bring his ass back no matter what. So you might as well kill them first and let him punish you and then hope they just don't revive him or something like that. So that's the little strategy there. And then Silver Banshee's kind of like if you put her and him on the team at the same time, it's like a who do I kill first option. Like she's going to apply team-wide buff immunity to my team, and he's going to apply buff immunity intel down. Like he's going to, obviously you should still probably try and kill Black Mask, but when you go for him first, there's still some punishment through Silver Banshee, and that's why I included her in this section. Not only that, but I think the three pair well. Black Mask, Silver Banshee, and Red Hood all pair very well together. And then we have Lobo, of course, who is the newest Revive like king out there. He's not a turn zero taunter, but he's very tanky. He does come back to life quite often, which means that he'll die. The enemy team will get punished, and then you are rewarded with his life back, basically. And then he might AoE too at the same time. So there's a lot of synergy between Mask and Lobo now. Alright, and then of course we have our Batman Beyond synergies, who the first three are the people who I have on an RB5 team with him. I absolutely love Scarecrow, Black Canary, and Eclipso. And I've actually fully decided now that I'm no longer taking Green Lantern John Stewart to Rebirth 5, despite the fact that I have the tokens and I have the fragments. Like, literally all I have to do right now is click the button and do it, but I figured that Rebirth crystals are so scarce that I want to start on my Hit Chance Down team, and I'm going to save up 40 tokens and then do each of them one time and keep growing them like that slowly. But back to synergies. Scarecrow is great. He applies hit chance downs as well. He has like a retaliation if anyone misses against your team, kind of like how Harley and Eclipso do, but it doesn't have to be just against Scarecrow. It could be against anyone, and he'll retaliate. So that's kind of scary. And then Black Canary has a great passive where if the enemy misses an attack on her specifically, she will call an assist from one of her teammates, right? So if that teammate is black, or not black, God, I keep saying black because there's a Black Mask, but if that teammate is Batman Beyond, then you can get 5 to 10 hit chance downs on that enemy passively through a counterattack, and that's fucking awesome. So I like that synergy as well. And then we have Eclipso, who obviously pairs well with him since he's a turn 0 evasion taunter. So adding more hit chance downs to the enemy team is going to be clutch to him being able to dodge more and more. And then we have Batgirl, who of course gives those evasions to the whole team and heals you and shit when people miss. So bunch of good synergistic characters here. And then we have our Ares combinations. So Wonder Girl and Grundy are going to be the two big ones here, since Grundy and Wonder Girl both are encouraged to be enraged, right? And they do more damage when they're enraged as well. And plus, when Ares gives them that enrage, he also gives them a fat stack of strength ups. So they're going to do that much more damage as well. Hawkman is basically powered up by strength ups. He's just slightly different from Power Girl in that manner, and giving him those strength ups, and that enrage isn't really going to matter a whole lot because you're giving him like 4 to 6. I can't remember the exact number of strength ups to Hawkman. And then I actually did include Black Mask because of the fact that, say, Black Mask is about to die, right? We don't want Black Mask to die because if he dies, then we can no longer punish the enemy. And I'm trying to think as if the bug didn't exist, which is why I say that. But obviously, if he dies, the bug still exists. But regardless, we don't want Black Mask to die anyway, just because we would lose our trophies. So we give him the enrage, the strength ups, the stamina ups, and what the important one, the death immunity. If anyone is below 50% HP, and you buff them up with Ares, they get death immunity. And having any immunity as Black Mask guarantees the call assist on his enraged basic attack. So that is why I like that synergy a lot, specifically for that. Yeah, I think that's it as far as synergies go for these 4 down here. If you have any questions about the kits, the characters, as they go, I'm going to try and link in all of the Tewty Toons that I have for them in the description below. I don't believe I did that last month because I was a lazy pile of shit, and that's fine. But in the style I like to do with these, I like to keep these a little shorter, so we're going to do one PvP match with all 4 of them and just kind of see how they go. It's also Man-Bat event day today. I think it started on Christmas. Today is Christmas. I'm recording this at 10:53 p.m. on Christmas. Just so y'all know. Alright. Oh shit. No, we're not fucking touching that team. Not with a 9-inch pole. No thank you. 9-inch pole. I say pole for 9 inches. Oh shit. Okay, so this one's a little trickier. This one we might lose, just because they have a very good speed advantage. Let's go against, let's take Le Martian. Oh, that's not Martian. Although, Superman might actually be a very good fit for this, against this team. I'm curious. That would actually be a really good fit. Fuck. Yeah, why not? Let's do Superman. Fuck it. And then we'll put in Black Mask. Oh wait, no, we won't put Black Mask because Black Mask and Superman actually do not synergize at all. Let's put in Ares this time, I guess. We'll do Ares, and then we'll do Grundy. Even though, oh, Grundy's got fucking You know what? We're not going to take Superman. I'm sorry, guys. I got your hopes up and I let you down. We're going to do Martian Manhunter. And we're going to get rid of... Oh. We're going to get rid of Ares. We're going to put in Barda. And cool fun fact. Barda is the only character on this specific subset of filters. If you go all the way down the physical section, you only receive Barda. And I think that's cool. Alright, who do we want to pair with those two against this team? They have 2 greens, which means I want probably 2 blues, to be honest. We have a green and a red right now, so let's go ahead and just might as well finish that off with some blues. Let's go with... Are there any blues that really work off of awarenesses? You know, Mara does more damage based on how many mens are out there. And Barda has a shit ton of mens. So I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. And then probably Silver Banshee would be good too for Arcus. An Arcus killer. That would be nice. She'd have to supply her own bleeds though, I think. Or we could just try and just destroy him with Hippolyta. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I still think Cheetah's going to go first. And... Oh, no, Flash is going first. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Alright, perfect. So now... Let's go ahead and shield up. Damn it, woman. Okay, first hit. We survive, and we allowed ourselves to take that second hit because we didn't take both hits, which is nice. And then I'm going to get some more awarenesses and some invisibility. I need you, okay? Stay alive, bunny. Stay alive. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and just spread out some awarenesses a little bit, shall we? And let's try and kill this bitch. As much as we... Awesome. Awesome. Sick titties. Alright. Now I need her to kill some Cheetah. The Flash and Cheetah seem to be focusing on Barda, and she's also going to get focused by Mr. Arcus there as well. So probably a good thing if we go ahead and protect the shit out of her a little bit. And now let's try and take out Miss Cheetah here. Ooh, Flash with his awareness throughs, which is okay because it's allowing Martian to kind of hold on to his awarenesses a bit. Definitely need to kill him soon, though. That would be ideal, wouldn't it? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sick titties. Sick titties. Alright. We're getting rid of these last bit awarenesses, and hopefully we kill Arcus with this. Oh, we're so close. So close. And Barda is just taking those hits like a champ. Gonna make sure that he doesn't get off with his stun again. That would be annoying. And then, does this do more damage? 3% increased damage per mend. So I'm going to just call an assist then instead. Because she does that. Mara's so good, guys. Why did I not use Mara that often anymore? I think I just brought her up like a couple months ago. And then I'm just going to keep giving my team such tankiness. And let's hopefully just, we'll just murder him now. Perfect. The sustain on that team is sexy as fuck. Too bad all the other 3 are not bonus characters this month. Alright, who is next? Let's do Black Mask next. So I'm going to try out that team I was mentioning. If I can find a good one. I'm curious. So if I do Red Hood here. And I do... There, let's do that. Red Hood. Silver Banshee. Black Mask. Or should I just go with the Retaliation? No, because they get debuff immunity. Both Arcus and Azrael get debuff immunity. They're kind of impervious to the trap teams, and I consider like the White Lantern, Sinestro, Revive teams. I consider them kind of trap teams. But we need a green character now, because we're kind of this is a green heavy team, so we need green, and I feel as if maybe Chemo could do the trick. Or should we just start off strong with a Kilowog and stun the Azrael? Because there's no revive on that team. So if I kill Azrael, he's gone. I just have to deal with Mask and all the rest of them afterward. Let's try it. Let's try this out. We'll hope this works. And if anything goes, then we at least get to see the mechanics of his kit work out and how that goes. He was a recently new added character, though, so, like, y'all should still know how he works, if that makes any sense. He's got his immunity still. We're going to add some buffs still. I'm going to go ahead and just go invis on this Red Hood, because I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. And then I'm going to try and murder this Lex. Oh, we didn't murder his ass, damn it. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, so he's dead. No bueno. No bueno at all. No bueno at all, fuck. We do have a true sight from... Okay. Kill a bitch. There it is. Ah, but his... Okay, so you get to see their Black Mask take off, because I got 2 kills there, and then my turn meter got reduced, even though theirs should have. So I think both of them got reduced, but they just had higher turn meter, unfortunately. And I got covered in debuffs, and I died. So thankfully I went up against a Black Mask, and that was the reason I lost. Not necessarily the Azrael, but whatever. We won't push too many buttons while we're here, but let's go ahead and find a new team to go against. Preferably not one with Azrael. That would be great. Let's go ahead and throw in the hit chance down team that I was so high on, that I still am super high on. This is my Rebirth team that I am now currently working on, but obviously none of them are rebirthed yet because I only just started. I've been collecting fragments for them for years, just waiting for their turn, and I finally decided that now is their turn. And I might lose this one because fuck me, but watch me lose this one and you'd be like, Tewty, maybe you shouldn't rebirth this team. Maybe not. And I'll be like, bitch, it's RNG, it's evasion, calm your tits. But, okay, so Castaway had like 6 hit chance downs on him at that point, which was nice. And we are already retaliating, and we don't even have a single hit chance down on the enemy team yet. So finally, we get our turn. We throw some hit chance downs on them. We are going to start off with her, just because if she gets, if she misses an attack, right, like she just did, we get a call assist from Scarecrow, but hopefully we get a like fork stab from Scarecrow later that helps us out a bit more and kills her straight up, because he can do a lot of damage. See, he does a shit ton of damage. That's some sexy shit right there, boys. Alright, I'm gonna go invis with him. That's a good little ability too. Okay. I don't like that. I think you guys should stop attacking my girl. Perfect. See, we get the out of turn stuns too, because Scarecrow can stun people like a bad bitch. Oh, he's so hot. But this Mr. Freeze, I think, is actually a problem. Okay. If Eclipso can handle him, though, maybe. We'll see. Just smother them in debuffs, guys. Just smother them in them. Perfect. Now we have an awareness on our... No, never mind. Fuck. Fuck. Mr. Freeze, I need Eclipso back. Thank you. Mr. Leximus, I would appreciate it if you did not purge off his taunt this time. Awesome. So many speed downs on my kit right now. Let's go ahead and stun his ass. He's got plenty of debuffs. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Great. I no longer have buffs again. Oh my god. You guys are killing me. This freeze is the bane of this team's existence. Like, the hit chance downs are fucking sexy, but the speed downs are killing me from the freeze taunt. Okay, now he's no longer taunting. Maybe I can actually do something. Fuck. There goes my only blue against 2 greens. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright. She's finally dead. That's no bueno. I'm gonna try and stun his ass. We do not succeed, but maybe we can just upright kill him. We don't succeed in that either. Wonderful. No crits. I'm gonna back out of this, guys. I think that's probably the best thing to do. This is a long fight that's gonna happen, but we got to see the mechanics of it. The spreading of the hit chance downs was incredibly high. Batman Beyond can go invisible, so that's kind of something that I look for in a siege character, is like, how survivable are they, right? If I need them to kind of just disappear or just get the aggro off of them for a second, can they? And Batman Beyond can. He can go invisible if he's about to die. He gets evasion ups when that happens, so even if an AoE comes out and you're like, oh shit, my Batman Beyond's about to die, maybe he evades because he's got those hit chance downs out there. He's got some evasions on his kit. Maybe he evades, right? He also gets crit chance ups during that. So the fact that I didn't crit there kind of sucked, but it's a more likely opportunity that he would crit on those teams, on those attacks. Yeah. All right, last one. Ares. Ares. What you got, baby? Not that one. That's the one I just fucking fought. No, thank you. Give me, there we go, okay. Let's see here. How many Lex teams are out there? Jesus. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to put on, who would be a good leader? So it's 3 greens and a blue. So I think green and blues are going to be the ones that we want on this team, right? So let's find a green or blue leader. I like Raish, but I don't know, he's not really that fast. Maybe I could just include like Kid Flash now since he's been reworked. That wouldn't be terrible. Or maybe I would just include Superman for real this time. Let's just do Superman for real. We'll do Ares. I know we're going to do 2 from this section. We're also going to do Grundy, even though I literally just said they don't synergize. But I don't think Grundy's going to be taunting for very long because Castaway is there, because Lex is there. They're going to purge that buff off of him pretty quick, and then I'm going to boost him back up with Ares. I think that's my plan. And then Superman's just there to, like, taunt when he needs to. And then I'll probably want to take probably another mystical. Let's be real. They've got 3 greens. I probably need 3 blues. Calm your tits. Maybe this one for the crit. No, definitely not. Definitely not that one for the crit immunity. No, thank you. Fuck. That was close. Very close. We could do Dead Man. Let's do Dead Man. Yeah, that sounds pretty sexy. Alright. Because maybe Castaway's going to crit Dead Man, and then Superman will just take off from there. Alright. Put my face back down in the corner. See, there it goes. Taunt is already gone. Beautiful. Thank you for putting a taunt on Superman anyway, you fucking slut. I love it. Keep going. Oh shit. Don't kill his ass. Alright, thank you. Jesus. Okay, so we are going... Does this cure? It does not, so we're going to keep that for now. We're going to go ahead and try and steal all those buffs. Those useful buffs. Look at that. Debuff immunity, death immunity. Those are the buffs I wanted. Except for the fact that now I can't buff Grundy up. Fuck. Alright, well, that's alright. We will do this instead. There we go. He's now buff immune, and he's enraged. So that's nice. The next time he uses his basic, he can't do shit, which is nice. Let's go ahead and just AoE these little salutes. I think so far, other than Superman just being like really low health at this point in time, I think we're doing pretty well. And we stun his ass. That's nice too. Ooh, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and attack because I want to save that call assist for when Grundy actually is enraged. I'm trying to be a little strategic about it. If he doesn't die first, that would be nice too. We have a lot of strength ups, and we don't do any damage because we are, of course, Superman. Superman doesn't do damage. That's how that works. God damn it. Alright, Grundy is now very low health, and he is no longer debuff immune, so we can actually do this correctly. We give him the turn meter, we give him the death immunity, we give him everything he could ever desire, and then we throw the call assist from the dead man. Oh, look at how fucking sexy that shit was. Boom, here it is again. God damn it, Power Girl, can you put your debuff immunity, your death immunity away for like 10 seconds? Jesus Christ. Let's take out this Lex. Watch me not win this fight because they keep fucking healing like pieces of shit. Lex, I need you to just not heal for a minute. Can you do that? Can you pull that off for like 10 seconds? Just for 10. 10 would be ideal. Let's just enrage again for funsies, and we'll throw up some more strength ups while we're at it, and we'll just obliterate that fucking Arcus. God damn, that's some sexy shit. Alright, I'm really a little worried about Mr. Deadman here. I am getting a little worried. And, oh, there's Mr. Superman, he's dead. Alright, fucking titties. Fucking titties. Power Girl, stop fucking buffing, you slut. God damn it. They have like 3 characters on their team that just don't stop fucking buffing, I swear to God. Or dying. Like, dying would be great too. Okay. Can we kill her? We can kill her. Yeah, buddy. Oh, okay, Mr. Grundy. Holy shit. But here's another thing I can do. So I can enrage Grundy even more and give him, well, shit, I actually might want to do that because neither Arcus or Lex have death immunity right now, and I could actually kill one. But Deadman might die next time Castaway gets a turn. If I were playing this for the benefit of Siege, I would probably put the death immunity on Deadman so that Castaway couldn't kill him. But I'm going to put it on Grundy because I want that guaranteed kill on Arcus or Lex. And Deadman's gone. Yep, just like I predicted. Fucking titties. Alright. I'll probably still lose this because Castaway's a slut as fuck. But Grundy, come back. Grundy, come back. Grundy, come back. God damn it, woman. Alright, well, here we are. We're just going to lose all of our buffs before we even get the turn that we want to take. But we stun. Fuck. That's alright. That was a good, mechanically driven showcase. Despite the fact that I lost. Despite the fact that I lost. Because I guarantee you guys would not take Superman, probably, to a Siege fight. And you probably wouldn't, well, Deadman's up in the air. Like, he's actually a good character. But I doubt any of you really cared much about the Deadman. But yeah, so that is kind of our showcase for these 4 toons. I think they're all pretty great at what they do, each individually, what they do. Oh, this is no longer the teams. Barda, Black Mask, who was the other 2? There we go. Mr. Beyond and Mr. Ares. Wrong orders earlier, but that's okay. So these are our 4 Siege toons, guys. I hope you learned something from this. I hope you realized what use they could be for you in your fights. Just because I lost a couple fights doesn't mean that you won't win with them in your brain and your synergized teams. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me that like or subscribe. We are inching ever closer to 1,000, and if I could get there by New Year's, that would be exceptional. So thanks, boys and girls. Have a great Christmas.